Hello, it's Chris Groves here with some more marketing value and tips. Go ahead and add me on Facebook as well if you'd like to get connected and learn more about what we do. We also have more value on this YouTube channel, marketing tips. But today I want to teach you how you can actually make $2,500 sales pretty much on a daily basis. Now, this has been really consistent for us. So we're making, low ticket sales, which is your typical, $17, $25 sales, $47 sales on the front end. But really what I want to teach you is how you can monetize your list better. And I'm going to teach you a trick on how to do that. So this is for people who already have a list, plan on building a list, or if you're buying, traffic, right? So what I'm telling you right now is you don't want to go out there and buy traffic and just send it to this directly, because you'll end up losing a lot of money that way. You want to send traffic to a low ticket product that's like 19 bucks, 20 bucks, so you can make your money back and build your list. This really works well for me because this list that I'm on right now has about 25,000 subscribers, and I'm going to send this out, and I've built a relationship with them because I'm going to actually send this to my buyers list. So what I'm showing you is super effective, and I mean super effective for your buyers list. So if you have a big buyers list of quite a few thousand prospects or so, this is going to really give you some supercharged results. And just sending this to your entire list is going to give you supercharged results. I'm going to show you why. The first and most important thing is your subject line. Okay, my subject line is extremely relevant. I'm opening one-on-one coaching, now open, need a mentor. So that's my subject line. So people opening this are going to be looking for coaching, a mentoring program, or they're going to want to look to work for me. Now I could use other subject lines, like let me give you some examples just so I can show you. So, and some other subject lines that you could use for what I'm showing you. Need a mentor, want to work with me. Okay, different things like that. Need a mentor, want to work with me, want to work one-on-one. Stuff like that is going to be very relevant copy. All right, and then this is where it gets really juicy, really good, and you're welcome to use this copy. I have quite a few different copies, but the copy I'm putting out there is very long. I don't, normally when I send an email and if I'm trying to get clicks, I'll usually stick the link at the very top. We call that above the fold. You stick the link above the top and you get a lot of clicks. You send out an email, you get a lot of clicks. But I'm not going for clicks. I'm going for absolute quality. I'm going for people that are super serious, that actually read my copy. Now, of course, someone can scroll and go to your link, but more than likely, if they get to my link, I can assume that they read what I have to offer, which is good. So my copy goes like this, and I'm going to zoom in and show you why this is so effective and explain and break it down to you. So basically say, hey, great news, introduce ourselves. We just opened 5 very limited and highly private coaching sessions. So if you've been struggling online for a while, or simply want to take your current business to the next level, we can help. We'll take the time, sit down with you one-on-one over the phone, Skype, or Google Hangout, and guide you through creating a 6-figure business online. Here are just a few of the things you cover. So right off the bat, telling them, hey, we opened up, limited spots, because we do keep our coaching limited. I don't open it to everybody. Only every now and then I do open the coaching. So I'm very honest about that. And I usually do limit it to about 5 spots, per month or per every 2 months, etc. And so I'm targeting people who have been struggling, or if they're in a current business that they just want to go to the next level. And here are a few of the things that we're going to cover, so they know in advance what's going to be covered. We cover CPA marketing and training, paid traffic. I'll teach them PPC, Bing ads, Facebook ads, solo ads, email marketing, how to build quality relationships with your leads, and then selling front-end and high-ticket products, how to build a responsive email list, how to make sales aligned to get results to build your business, and of course, much, much more. So I break it down into just a few bullet points. You really don't want to do too many. I would stick 3 to 5. It looks like I did a little bit more, so I could even take a couple off. You don't want to include every little thing. And Of course, and and I kind of like to relate to the subscribers. Of course, you can purchase many of the shiny objects out there, for $15 or $49. However, one-on-one coaching is real. You get the chance to ask questions and watch over our shoulders as we produce real results online. In other words, it's 100% personalized for you to go, so you get results. It's extremely limited for serious individuals who want results. Then it says, click here to get started and apply now. Now look how far down my link is. Okay, so I pretty much filter what I like to call the quick clickers, which are people who just open up the email and they just click the link because it's at the top. And then if my link was here, there's a good chance that person's not going to read the rest of my copy. So I don't want that. I want my link at the bottom of my email because what I'm doing is I'm creating a filtering process. I want you to keep this in mind. I'm creating a filtering process to filter out highly qualified leads. So I'm assuming by the time they get down here, they read everything, and it's going to be easy for them to make a decision because they already read what I like to call this this pre-sales letter. Basically, it's a pre-sales email copy. Okay, if you have trouble with the link above, please visit, and it gives them the link to your success, name, talk soon, phone number, add us on Facebook. So everything there that is needed to create a very successful page. And I have different copies that I use. This is just one. I have about 20 different copies that I use for this. This is one that converts pretty well though. Why does it work so well? Let's talk about it. You introduce, you're telling them what they're about to get into. Very important. The subject line is relevant, so they already opened it. Okay, they're more likely to read. It's not like your subject line said, click, make $500 in 2 minutes or something, ridiculous like that. It's it's a very relevant subject line, and I showed you some others that work. And you can create more. And I create a long copy because I'm trying to filter out the people to get them to click on the links. Okay, after they click, they're then taken to my actual sales page where they can watch a video, okay, which is great, or they can see the packages that are offered. And that's how I can make $2,500 sales, $10,000 sales pretty much on a daily basis. But there's just one more little trick that I want to show you. Okay, so after I send this out to my list, now you may or may not know this, but after I send this out to my list, I'll come back about 24 hours later, maybe 48 hours later. I'm going to show you what I do. So I'll go ahead and open this here. And let's just click here. I'm just going to show this one as an example, just to give you an idea. All right. So I'll come back over here to the list, and what I'll do is you can create segments. Now, segmentation is very important. Why would you create a segment? Okay, let's go back to this copy again. I'm going to create a segment on anybody who, one, opened the email, and then two, I'm going to filter it even one step farther. I'm going to filter it by the people who clicked. Now, the people who clicked are more valuable than the people that opened because, a lot of people open your email and then, they delete it or they don't look at it again. But the people that clicked are very, very important to me. So what I'll do, so pretending that I come back 24 hours later and, these are my stats, 1,000 people open the message. What I can do is I can filter the people who actually clicked. So all I do is click on the clicks. 170 people clicked. Guess what? I click on send directly to these subscribers. I create a segment name. Now, what am I going to name them? I'm going to name them coaching clicks. All right, and then I put the date in there. So coaching clicks. If I mailed that, I'll just say February 16th, and I would save your segment. And what you can do is you can keep sending to the people that clicked, because if they click, they, like I said, they most likely read that email copy, and I can keep sending to those people who clicked, offering them coaching related services, offer them, training and things like that. So I consider that segment a very, very valuable segment, and I can send emails to that segment. I can also send emails to the segment of people who open the email, which is obviously a lot more people, but the ones that clicked are the ones that I can convert into buyers. And I create segments like this all the time because segmenting your list is the difference between earning $25,000 to $30,000 a month to earning, $55,000 to $70,000 per month online. That's the difference for us, right? Before I segmented, I was not doing so much income, but once I started segmenting, I really, really started to boost my income and been able to scale that because now I'm targeting people that are looking for exactly what we have to offer. And once I send to that segment, they're ultra responsive. because they opened an email once and they're ultra responsive to similar subject lines or similar offers. So if you send out to a list of Facebook product and you have another Facebook product, you can segment that list of people who opened or people who clicked, and you're going to make a ton more money doing that. So all the professional email marketers do that, and it's that easy to create a segment just off the emails you created. You can go back as far back as you need to create that segment, and that's how I make those high ticket sales. Yeah, through email marketing. That's it. So it works great for people with current lists, or if you're in the process of building a list, you should really start segmenting, because I guarantee you, once you start segmenting, you can actually almost turn every single lead into a buyer. So it's so much easier to turn those leads into a buyer, and that's how you can make $2,500 commissions, $5,000 commissions, $10,000 commissions, and that's exactly how I do it. I get really, really personal based on what people are clicking, based on what people are opening, and I can just target exactly what they're looking for. Okay. And another tip is make sure you filter your leads out. So if you're not creating relevant subject lines, like for example, I won't want to send out a subject line that just says, make $500 in the next 2 hours. Very irrelevant for this ad copy, right? And for my ad copy, I wouldn't want to use something like, let me just show you like an example of a short ad copy. You know, over, let's just say, right. So let's just say this was my ad copy for the one-on-one coaching. Am I going to attract the right people? Am I going to attract the right mindset? You're not. So it's more valuable to filter out those, and your list is going to like it a lot more. So I wouldn't want to use this subject line with this ad copy. So it's very important to use a relevant subject line, relevant ad copy, and you can make those high ticket sales really, really easily. And another thing that you can do with the people who click the links, you can actually start, after you create a segment, which is really cool, you can create sub-segments of that segment, and the people that keep on clicking and clicking, right, you can eventually come over here to good old Facebook. You can type in their email address or search them on Facebook, and then you can add them as a friend and start talking to them, right? Because if they're actively clicking your email, they're learning more about you, they're watching your videos, they're watching your content. You can come over here, add them on Facebook, and then make a real life, conversation with them, find out what their goals are, connect with them. Don't sell. There's no point to sell, right? The whole idea is you want to connect with your leads. You want to connect with your prospects. You already know they're looking for a mentor. Just add them on Facebook. Be friendly. They may not buy from you today, but they may buy from you a month from now, 2 months from now. But it's just making that connection, and that's all really email marketing and Facebook marketing is. I mean, that's what marketing is. It's about relationships. So I hope that helps, and I hope it made sense as well. But if you have any questions about this, for your current list, just let me know. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or email, any means of contact. And I look forward to talking to you soon, and I'll see you in the next video.